For joining us for 2 News at 10 tonight, here's what we have for you this evening. As the coronavirus pandemic continues, many first responders taking some extra steps now to keep themselves safe as they respond to help us. But first, business owners hurting more each day now. Now Utah has a plan to start making money again. Today, Governor Gary Herbert releasing a blueprint for an economic recovery. Jim Spiewak read through the plan today, and Jim, this didn't just come together overnight.
Yeah, this task force has been working on this since the beginning of March. You know, literally just a few seconds ago as we were waiting for this report, the first car that I've seen come by here in a long time just drove by. This place would normally be packed, this part of downtown. We talked to this business owner right here. There's another restaurant over here to my left, another one down the street, a bar over here. And this is in an effort to try to help all of these business owners. But the governor says in order for this to be successful, everyone has to play their part.
The coronavirus is changing our lives every day. This was Pulp Lifestyle kitchen owner Thomas Kreitlow just 4 days ago.
I'm concerned. I wonder what if this looks like as far as duration.
He told us he had to lay off about 70% of his staff, which is still the case, he told us when we met back up with him today.
It's unlikely we'll be able to continue to operate as we are now, holding on to the 16 employees that I have without some kind of stimulus.
But stimulus from the state and local level is something Thomas hoped to see more of in the governor's newly released economic plan.
I didn't see any really concrete steps to kind of helping small business owners like myself see some financial help or assistance.
The governor's plan has 3 phases, which he released through a socially distance-appropriate teleconference. The urgent phase, which we're in right now, is about stopping the spread and leaning on historic federal economic stimulus. Then comes the stabilization and recovery phases, which the plan estimates could take months.
These phases will help businesses correctly balance the health of employees with planning imperatives necessary for continuing operations.
The plan has a large health component to it, which Governor Herbert stresses is vital to economic success.
The plan we have here is not any kind of guarantee, but it's certainly our goals that we can achieve, and I believe gives us a pathway forward for success in our state.
Which is a conversation already being had with laid-off employees back at Pulp.
This is temporary. We're going to bring you back, and when we do, we're going to emerge better than ever.
Now, this timeline laid out a few benchmarks. So for those 3 phases, the urgent phase lasting about 8 to 12 weeks, the stabilization phase about 14 weeks, and then the recovery phase 8 to 10 weeks. But that last phase, that recovery phase, that is going to be dependent on the success of the first 2. This is a very in-depth plan. We couldn't get to every detail right now, so if you'd like to go check it out in detail, in full, we put a copy on our website, KUTV.com. Mark?